Good day, Ma'am Erms. I am Melicha Sin-Awan from Baycom 1B. Today, I'll be discussing some important aspect of moral development in decision making. Let's start with a relatable question. Have you ever faced a situation where you had to choose between telling the truth or protecting a friend? This is a perfect example of moral development in action. Now, let's proceed to a connection between daily responses and moral development stages. Moral development stages is a process that evolves through different stages. According to Lawrence Colbert, there are three levels of different stages. First, pre-conventional, second, conventional, and the last is post-conventional. At the pre-conventional level, decisions are based on rewards or punishments. For example, a child may choose to tell the truth only to avoid getting in trouble. At the conventional level, morality is influenced by social norms and expectations. This means we often act in ways that align with rules or societal values, such as telling the truth because it is the right thing to do. And the last is the post-conventional. The post-conventional level is when moral reasoning is based on personal principles and justice. At this stage, one may weigh the truth versus loyalty to a friend, considering ethical principles rather than just consequences. Now, let's proceed to the influence of feelings on human decisions and actions. Emotions play a major role in decision making. Fear, love, anger, guilt, or empathy can all shape our choices. For example, if a friend asked you to cover for them when they did something wrong, feelings of loyalty might push you to do so. However, guilt and responsibility may encourage you to be honest. Our emotions often drive impulsive actions, which leads us to the next point. Now, let's proceed to the effect of immediate actions are driven by feelings. The 7-step moral reasoning model. Making moral decisions requires more than just acting on emotions. This is where the 7-step moral reasoning model comes in. First, gather the facts. Understand the situation fully. Second, determine ethical issues. Identify the moral dilemma. Third, consider principles and values. Think about honesty, fairness, and respect. Fourth, identify options. List possible action you can take. Fifth, evaluate the options. Weigh the consequences of each choice. Sixth, make a decision. Choose the best ethical actions. 7. The last one, act and reflect. Implement your decision and learn from it. Using this model helps us balance logic and emotions when making decisions. The rule of moral courage in decision making. Moral courage is the strength to stand by ethical choices, even when facing pressure or opposition. Imagine you see a friend cheating during an exam. Speaking up may be difficult, but moral courage helps individuals act with integrity. Even in tough situations, it is about standing up for what is right, even when it's inconvenient or risky. In summary, our daily decisions reflect different stages of moral development. Emotions significantly influence our actions, and structured reasoning helps us make better moral choices. Most importantly, moral courage allows us to stand up for what is right. Thank you for listening, and I hope this helps you reflect on your moral decision making. Thank you, Mom Erms.